Tight visa rules, bleak job opportunities, and high tuition fees. If these are the reasons that are stopping you from pursuing an MBA in the US, don't be disheartened. It's time to look beyond for better and promising opportunities outside America. In this video, we are going to explore the top MBA colleges in Canada, specializations, locations, tuition fees, and what it takes to get in. So let's get started. Canada is a beautiful country and is a home to thousands of students from around the world. In fact, Canada is the most sought-after country for international students, with their numbers increasing every year at a rate higher than that of the Canadian students. Canada is student-friendly as most MBA programs offer high quality of exposure and peer interaction during their course. And it also has affordable programs which, in comparison to the US or UK, are high. Canada offers post-study work permit for up to 3 years as it has no restrictions with regard to work visa like in the case of America's H-1B visa for international students. Now let's look at the top 10 MBA colleges in Canada and everything you need to know about them. There are 4 provinces in Canada that are student-friendly and houses some of the best B schools. To begin with, let's consider the most popular province, Ontario. Toronto and Ottawa cities in Ontario are considered to be the education hub of Canada. The advantage of studying in Ontario is the mega cities that are in the vicinity, stable economy, and immense job opportunities along with scholarship to students. Now the disadvantages are extreme winters, sometimes hitting -30 degrees, and high cost of living, especially in cities like Toronto. Rotman has topped the charts for decades. Known to be one of the most innovative B schools in Canada, Rotman was the first to introduce video essays to its admission process. The critically acclaimed self-development lab and flexible internship programs have earned Rotman its stellar record as far as the campus placements go. In the 2019 Financial Times rankings of the executive MBA programs, Rotman ranked the first in Canada and 29th overall. The Ivy Business School is yet another chart topper when it comes to an MBA ranking in Canada. And if you want to experience practical training, then this is the college for you. They employ the use of case studies, simulations, assessments, and evaluations in their program where participants are able to learn in an active environment. Their in-house career management team is internationally acclaimed for the work it does. In 2020, the Financial Times ranked the MBA program #1 in Canada and 87th globally. This is easily one of the most recognized names on the list of top MBA colleges in Canada. It is known for being highly student-centric, offering flexible study options so that you can take classes at the Keele campus or at the Toronto satellite campus. Now, the most interesting part for most of the students is a 2-term strategic consulting project where you get to work with clients on real business problems and solutions. The 2019 Forbes Best Business School lists Schulich at #1 and ranks 9th in the world. The Smith School of Business delivers both technical expertise and interpersonal skill development that employers today require. Irrespective of the specialization you choose to go for, the Smith MBA requires you to undertake a mandatory individual project course. As part of this, you can work with an existing company to help deal with real-world business situations. Now, the Queen's School of Business MBAs benefit from an extensive alumni network spanning 154 countries around the world. The Economist ranks Smith School of Business at the 47th position in Canada and the 80th position globally. This MBA is available in multiple formats, but the full-time program lasts a minimum of 20 months. An in-house career management service hosts company information sessions, mock interview nights, and one-on-one coaching sessions to help you take full advantage of the course. Now, as per QS rankings, it ranks the 13th position in Canada and 201 globally. Now let's take a look at British Columbia. British Columbia is the second among the most fascinating provinces in Canada. Now, the cities mostly chosen by international students are the Vancouver and Victoria. Vancouver is considered as one of the most livable and lovable cities of the world. The living cost and housing are high around the city, but so are the job opportunities. If you want to study in this province, then you are at the advantage of getting what is called the British Columbia Provincial Nominee Program that benefits the immigrants who wish to settle in Canada permanently. And secondly, this place is also less colder than Ontario and Quebec. Now, the disadvantage is it is expensive, especially in cities like Vancouver and Victoria. Now, one of the best B schools in the British Columbia is of course the Sauder School of Business. Now, UBC Sauder is one of the few B schools that allows you to customize and create your own concentration during the latter half of your 16-month MBA program. High on the customization factor, UBC Sauder has a multitude of self-development options headed by the Business Career Center. Services available include one-on-one career coaching and guidance lectures and workshops. As per QS rankings, it ranks the 13th position in Canada and 111th globally. Moving on to the third province in Canada, Quebec. Now, the quality of life in Quebec is exceptional. Each year, Quebec alone attracts more than 50,000 students. Now, this province boasts of ultra-modern infrastructure, affordable cost of living, and is culturally lively and is among the safest provinces in Canada. Quebec province assures safety to students and the universities that boast about ultra-modern infrastructure. Now, the disadvantage is the province prefers students who can speak French and is also a cold province. Now, let's look at the best colleges in this province. The De Sautel's Faculty of Management offers a variety of MBA programs. Some of them can be integrated into other fields of study like the law, MBA, or the MD MBA programs. The McGill Case Competition Association and the McGill Business Consulting Groups offer you excellent opportunities to learn in real-world scenarios. Now, the De Sautel's MBA program is ranked 2nd in Canada and 87th in the world by the 2019 Financial Times Global MBA Rankings. HEC Montreal has 300 faculty members who are industry experts from various walks of life. This popular B school offers an optional global immersion program, which is integral to making the very best of the HEC Montreal full-time MBA. The school also has an excellent placement record with an average wage increase of 28% across the board. According to the CUB's World Business Research Rankings, HEC Montreal stands 1st in Quebec and 3rd in Canada and 57th in the world. This program gives you the freedom to choose your own topics to study. Now, it could be business analytics, entrepreneurship and family firms, people and organizations, consulting and strategy, globalization and experimental, and lots more. Only 39% of an average MBA batch at the John Molson School of Business is made up of Canadian students, clearly popular among international MBA students. The John Molson MBA program was ranked number 1 in Canada for ROI by QS in its 2020 Global MBA and Business Masters ranking. Now, let's look at another popular province in Canada, Alberta. Alberta is an apt choice for South Asia students. Many of the top institutions of India, like the IITs, Petrotech Society and PDPU, have their partnership with the University of Alberta. The tuition fee of the university is inexpensive and the quality of education is undoubtedly exceptional, as many of the intellectual politicians are the alumni of Alberta. The pros of studying in Alberta is you get low-cost healthcare along with student-friendly universities. But the province remains at a disadvantage as universities charge high tuition fee for their international students. An MBA from the University of Alberta School of Business equips you with the right knowledge to help you succeed in all kinds of environment, from large corporations to startups. Now, the mandatory capstone project at the end of the program requires you to work with an external organization, trying to help them handle a critical real-life problem. Now, this university ranks number 6 in QS Global Rankings in 2020. Business schools across Canada are more than welcoming to have international students to be part of their MBA programs. But the competition is getting tough by the year. If your dream is to get into the best B school in Canada, then this is the time. And if you're looking for a 2-year MBA program, achieving a good GMAT score is where you get to begin with. In case you want to prep for the test, then do sign up for our free GMAT Kickstarter course through the link provided in the description below. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.